Hey everyone, it's a new week, so let's get into it. Hope everyone is having a nice slow start and just feeling grounded. Nyankopon sama funan musumfunan of love, that have frequency, truth, justice, and peace. What guidance and affirmation do you have for us, the collective, this week? What guidance and affirmation do you have? Okay, there's a few. So we have the tiger, which says you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you are capable of doing so. We have the cheetah, which says get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. And we also have the kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. I'm actually just going to pull some tarot with this and just get the message out all at the same time. Source Spirit, what comes with a tiger for us, the collective, this week? Source Spirit, what comes? Five of Fire. Source Spirit, what comes with the cheetah for us, the collective, this week? The fire element reversed with the water element. And then what comes with the kiwi for us, the collective, this week? Source Spirit, what comes with the kiwi for us, the collective, this week? Nine of Earth. Okay. Okay, so I guess this week, reflecting on the tiger, the cheetah, and the kiwi. Yeah, I guess there are strong reminders here for us to come back into our power and to realign with our power. So whatever that looks like, individually to us, it will look different, but Source is reminding us of our power and our strength. And I'm also hearing like speed when I'm thinking of the cheetah as well. So whatever the things that we need to get done this week that could seem a little bit daunting, Source is reminding us that we have like the natural ability to get these things done. Also, whatever, maybe there are people that are moving into new positions within work, creativity, leadership roles within our community life, whatever it is, there's a bit of a like step up for some people. So yeah, Sources reminding us that we're capable of stepping into those positions. And I also see this as just like naturally leading ourselves through life, and that we can trust ourselves when it comes to our instincts and the power that we have. So there are reminders there, particularly with that this week, as with Five of Fire, there may be some conflicts regarding this. This could be internal conflicts, this could be conflicts that come from like other people, but it can also just represent that, particularly with this deck, it can represent needing to fight fire with fire. So there might be a feeling of conflict within ourselves, within the way in which we lead, and maybe we're feeling confused or feeling like confronted in some sort of way, or there's some sort of aggression or push and pull within the ways in which we lead ourselves, or are being called into leadership within our lives and our community. There will be some sort of conflict here potentially for us. But this card in particular talks about it's actually okay to fight fire with fire. This is an encouragement to take up your weapons and actually like go into battle knowing that you are actually powerful. So I guess obviously that's all metaphorically speaking, but yeah, source is actually wanting us to fight for the leadership roles that we want, for the positions of power that we are called to be in, not necessarily desiring or wanting to be in, but are called to be in. Because, I don't know, I feel like it's easy for us to want or desire to be in certain positions of power that actually aren't aligned with us. So it's important for us to make sure we're not getting that confused. But yeah, there might be some pushback or some conflict within this sphere, and sources reminding us that we can trust ourselves. With the cheetah, get clear on your attention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Yeah, some of us may be feeling, in the fire element reverse, some of us may be feeling like a lack of confidence or motivation or something this week, but sources, especially in regards to like our ideas, this card in particular represents the creative space, or what is yet to be birthed within us. The fire or the passion, the ideas, the creativity that we have buried within us that actually wants to come out and be birthed. But reversed, there's, I guess, a block here, or a lack of confidence, or a bit of a lack of motivation, or a stagnance within the creative body. And so if we are feeling that this week, source is reminding us to get clear on our intention, remind ourselves of what our creative ideas were or are, and why we're working towards them, and to really affirm ourselves, and I'm hearing like support ourselves within that affirmation. I'm hearing also that some of us may feel like it's actually counterproductive, or like overconfident or cocky to affirm ourselves, but it's not. And I feel like that's actually causing a confidence block or a creative block. So source is wanting us to switch this upside down this week, and really affirm ourselves and actually step into that confidence when it comes to our creative ideas, because there are some beautiful things that some of us are trying to give birth to within our passions, within our creativity, our connections, it can even be. But it's going to be a little bit foggy if we're not feeling confident about it. So whatever we can do to get clear on that, and going back to the root of why we are wanting to give birth to this creativity, or these creative ideas, or this version of ourselves, or whatever it may be. Yeah. And again, I'm hearing speed. So there's a speed with this, and I've been noticing this in general, or a few of us, I was going to say, or friends around me as well, have been noticing the signs when it comes to the speed that we can actually go at, which can also be dangerous. So be mindful of how fast you are going at this time when it comes especially to work and creativity, or if you're trying to reach a goal, or be in that awareness, be grounded as well. But it's actually okay to move fast. So as well as moving fast, making sure that we're being grounded and intentional is super, super important, because that's what drives our movement, or our flow, is our intention. And we need to be confident within our intention. Otherwise we can't move quickly, or the fire or the fuel is actually like dimmed or suppressed. So yeah, there's a lot of speed that is available to us, but if we don't believe in it, it's just going to be upside down or reversed this week. So it's important for us to refresh ourselves and get back into that flow of movement. And then with the Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. I guess there's reminders here to get back into alignment with nature, with our body. This doesn't have to be like a walking meditation outside. It could also mean stretching, movement in any sort of way. So that's, always encouraged, but I guess especially encouraged this week to be super intentional about that, and making sure that we are coming back into that space of connection with nature. Even the 9 of Earth card speaks on this, as you can see them. Shoes off, grounded, planting the seeds, completely in alignment with nature in a way that is suitable for them, and connecting them to their heart space with all this green present here. So once we get super clear on our intention and align with our confidence and begin to be confident within our creative ideas and stop, I'm hearing some of us like speaking doubt or like letting our fears talk to us, and meditating and kind of ruminating, is that a word, on them, and letting them simmer, which is not what we should be doing right now. Acknowledge them and let them come through, and then affirm with something else. Or it's actually okay as well to say, no, I'm not going to listen to that thought. It's not every single thought that we get that we have to entertain, I guess. So Source is reminding us of that this week as well. But I guess as we get clear on our intention, we'll be able to plant these seeds. As we restore our confidence, it will ground us and allow us to continue to move forward and put in the work that we need. And 9 of Earth is such an abundant card as well. It's a reminder that we have all the resources that we need in our kete, in our basket. This is also a symbol, and actually an Adinkra symbol. I'm being referred to, which I'm not remembering the name of right now, but it talks about self-reliance. Well, there are 2 actually, but these Adinkra symbols talk about self-reliance and talk about how we can sustain ourselves and not relying on another person's resources as well. And so Sources reminding us that we are an infinite resource of our own, because we are connected to them. And we can tap into that by connecting back to nature. So yeah, going for walks, investing into our heart space. So what makes us feel good? What makes our hearts feel good, or what our heart's desires are, and focusing on that for the next week. Some of us might be doing this alone as well. 9 of Earth in this deck talks about not really caring whether you have people around you or not, because you have the Earth, and knowing that whatever it is that you are planting will align you with, I guess, the community or the stability that you're desiring in the long run, essentially. So yeah, if you have to ground or go for walks or meditate or connect with Earth and your heart space alone, just do it. It will actually be super, super fruitful and abundant. I think people, or I'm hearing that we will be surprised, I guess, with the amount at which we can pour into ourselves this week, and what will actually grow from that. I feel like some of us kind of underestimate the power in nurturing ourselves and listening to our heart space, and planting seeds from our heart space in regards to what we love, what we desire, or what's aligned with who we truly are. And even just taking that time out to connect. Yeah, I'm hearing that some of us underestimate that. So maybe it's a week to really prioritize that and see how. Even I'm seeing some of us like noting down, so like writing down particularly what we're doing during the week to nurture ourselves, or what we're going to do, and then implementing that in our week, and then looking back at in the next week and seeing how it actually has been beneficial. That's a really easy way to look at how things, really observe how things affect us, affect our growth, etc. Yeah, and at the base of the deck we have Ace of Earth. So again, this is like really leading us, or this practice or entering into these energies is really leading us into a new stability, new nurture, new connection with our body, even new financial opportunities. And then we have the shark on the base of the deck, which again is saying trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Yeah, following our natural instincts is like key, and I guess source is wanting us to listen in. So ending this reading here, we have the tiger, the cheetah, and the kiwi. This week is about stepping into our power and into our leadership. And there might be some conflict that comes up with that, but we are well equipped, and it's okay for us to fight fire with fire sometimes. So if you need to like stand your ground this week, that's okay to do so. With the cheetah, it's important for us to get clear on our intention and flip this confidence, or this lack of confidence, lack of creativity and motivation, the right way up. And so we can move quickly towards what we are wanting to create for ourselves. And something else that will help with that this week is meditation, getting out into nature, movement, and really focusing on our heart space, what grounds us, even if we have to do this alone, because in the end it's rewarding, and I feel exactly where we're meant to be. So yeah, sending you all love this week, and I will talk to you soon.